ready for the recap, baby. Alright, so, guess first things first. What would everybody do? So you were heading to a tavern?
Yeah, our main current goal was to head towards the tavern.
Okay, no problem.
I guess also just kind of keep our eyes peeled on the streets for possible pickpockets and/or street rats. That's just a general thing. We don't know what this town's like, and it already seems shady.
It's very shady.
Oh, I didn't realize we had. We forgot we brought along our entourage.
Tagging along, you would see kind of following up behind you. I'm glad I finally caught up with all of you. Rather nimble with Miss Lorelei's assistance.
Shade it either way. Also gonna go cook food while we're getting the process here.
Istara had requested I come provide a little bit of extra muscle in case of the intern of something going wrong, not really wanting to leave with working on her divine arts on the city.
Okay, can I make a small bit?
Sure.
Because I want to make determine by a roll of some sort of if Wolfheart was even able to sense him or even smell him coming, or even following us or some sort from last session.
Sure.
I don't really know which die I'm supposed to use, or I should go by my sheet.
Go by your seat.
I said sheet, not seat.
Well, what are you trying to go by your sheet for?
Trying to see if she could tell if Malos was following the group.
You're trying to see how well your perception would spot him? I mean, I doubt perception would be like the spot. So a 19, but I mean, I don't think it really is a problem if he was.
I have +9. This should work.
Yeah, that's 19 passively. Lorelei's is passively 23 because we wouldn't be actively looking because we wouldn't know he was following us in the first place.
Yeah.
But you forget, Wolfheart is very knowledgeable, so she would have been able to tell. I don't know. I could. I'm not good with it.
It's more so like if. Would you have had a reason to be looking? Is what we're getting at.
Would you had a reason to be constantly looking over your shoulder while traveling with the group?
Yeah.
I mean, Wolfheart is cautious.
I mean, okay, so you being cautious like that.
Yeah. Because you know who else is cautious.
And
you know what I'm indicating, hun.
Okay. Let's put it to like constant paranoia and like set around the woods.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll go with that so you have a reason there.
And that's 23.
So you rolled about as good as Lorelei's passive.
You'd probably notice, considering Malos wasn't really trying to hide.
Yeah.
The most he was doing while traveling is making sure he wasn't being followed.
Huh.
So he's pretty much was trying to follow the group, not be a problem.
Okay. Also, my cat! Stop messing with my wires!
No. Get in
Jesus
there. Trim all those wires.
It's my VR charging wire too! No! Stay away from that!
I must play.
I don't even know how he's stuck in my room. It's a young baby kitten.
Only thing I would say, because of probably, presumably, something of a deal he made with Istara, he does have some nicer equipment now than the last time he was seen.
Okay, then I'm gonna make you say, surprised you bothered to follow us at all.
It was a request from Istara, considering you were leaving without her being able to help.
With her being so busy with every magical stuff, I figure she wouldn't even really mind.
She does greatly. She's also worried about all of your well-beings, considering the amount of escapades you've gotten up to and there being problems.
I hate that you're right. Because I've nearly died a few times.
Plus, I mean, it's not exactly a bad thing for me. He kind of just raises an arm and taps the new armor. Means I get paid.
Okay. You can tag along as long as you're of assistance. I hope you understood me while I was eating crust.
No. You should really learn to speak without. You should really learn to speak with your mouth not being full.
Okay, I did not say that in character.
Okay, calm yourself there. Look there, Wolfheart. Just yes, we're happy to have you come along. But in the same portion, I guess trying to look slightly outside of town to see if Ren has walked back or is still on the edge. Since we are currently down our friend, since he is, well, terrifying to the rest of the city, let's just continue our way to the tavern. Maybe we can get some information around and learn some interest around here. Maybe find a quest or something to do.
Yeah, I will also state for the purposes of it, because we have learned that Dragonborn are seen a little weird. Malos is full on wearing he is both wearing a new mask on his head, but does have a cowl over it to kind of help not alarm people. And right now he has his tail wrapped around like a belt. He's trying to be not as conspicuous as a fucking Dragonborn, but you know.
Okay, is Red entering the town as he is? I know
he said he took a. He said he took a potion.
Just walking in as the same look as they saw him as, or he's gonna like change the way he looks.
Do you have a cloak, sir?
Perhaps a spare change of clothes?
Do you perhaps have a funny hat to distract them?
Oh my god.
So, Bird, can I roll for funny hat?
Sure.
No, I'm thinking back to like the Alice in Wonderland method. Like you shrink,
What?
your body shrinks, but your clothes don't shrink with you.
Would you want me to roll a deception?
For what? A silly hat?
Something distracting, like a distracting hat or a cloak.
Yeah, sure. Roll deception.
Hey.
Not bad. Okay. No problem.
And they are shrunk. They are.
Yeah,
They did take a reduced potion.
Something to let you kind of disguise yourself.
Just Ren's going in. As much as you would love to take. Howl is outside of the village, a little bits away. I'm small for exactly 3 hours. I'm gonna end up breaking the bed in this tavern.
Alright, hold on one moment.
What the hell are you doing here, Malos?
You started worried. Paid me handsomely to make sure to tag along. Didn't really mind coming along, considering it meant getting a lot nicer equipment.
I can't blame you on that side.
Plus, getting out of the town would be nice, considering I've had to train the guard and oversee things. All good. It was nice to get out of the town for once. Since I've pretty much joined up with the crew, I've been stuck in town helping oversee protections. With the Demon of the Forge literally at the helm, I think they're more than fine. The
Definitely.
wizard, the crazy artificer, I think we're more than fine back home.
Well, you're not wrong.
Plus, knowing all of you, you're going to get in trouble, so might as well have the extra person.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
no.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, he actually, I like realizing now
speaking
with what he
nothing but
has,
truth.
he does look. Yeah, since it's been so long since I've been here, Alice does. She looks like a fair bit nicer for his equipment. His breastplate seems to be similar to that of Istara's, having an adamant type breastplate. The cowl he actually is using right now is a very pristine, like darkish purple that seemingly kind of fades into white from having attuned to it. He has a new like necklace around that is kind of visible. Even having some like traveler's goggles that you can kind of see that when he raises his head a little bit to look, you can kind of see there is like a reflected tint under the hood. On top of there being like it built into the mask he has. So he does look a fair bit like stationed up for his equipment.
Okay.
He looks cooler.
I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Okay.
So, is there anything of the current immediates that we're needing to take care of?
So for the tavern you guys are going into, it's a pretty big tavern. You can definitely see there are several tabaxi all kind of around and drinking, chatting, having a good time. You see various like just female tabaxis, like just kind of dressed a bit more seductively of a kind of like gypsy dancer kind of look. Kind of dancing, put on a show on the stage, or any look honors here and there.
Should probably do that for next.
Available as well.
Yeah.
Acquire anything. And you see that there are a few bar maidens here and there. It's kind of running back and forth, taking care of anybody that's basically asks for a drink.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought of a stupid bit I could do. No, I'm not gonna do it. It's embarrassing as all hell.
I mean,
I am not embarrassing myself. I don't even think I can have the fucking composure to go through with it.
Alright, then don't.
Oh, but it's so tempting, though.
Well, if we're not doing immediately anything in the meantime, bartender, a drink.
Well, I will be judging this as we drink here.
Yeah, why not make it 2? 2 drinks.
I might need to refresh my page because I don't see the tavern in.
No,
We're not on the map. It's all imagination.
Theater of the mind.
That makes no
Imagination.
Yeah, it's gonna have more than the player players.
I'm gonna smack you both.
You may
Try me.
Okay, then.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have a map for every single thing.
I thought it was gonna be that case.
No.
No.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
No, legit. I thought it was a requirement to have every map prepared for this kind of situation.
No.
No. God, no.
Dear God, no.
But, seeing as the group has not decided currently inexplicably of what they're doing, yeah, Malice absolutely is going to partake and drink.
No, yeah. I'll drink too, and more or less try to keep an ear out for any anything said or any interesting speech nearby. I am going to be internally judging this guy's alcohol because brewer myself, literally person who runs their own bar. I'm like, I want to test the quality for people who come around, and I want to see how shit this is or how great it is.
Okay, well, it depends on what sort of
Are you some kind of health inspector?
asking
No, it's more of judging the competition.
So like he has basically a range of drinks and ranging from cheap swill to the good stuff, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll take one of each.
One of each.
Oh God!
Probably like 40 gold.
Well, it depends because expensive drinks can get up into the golds, but like usually it's like if you're getting like a really expensive drink, it's like unless it's the good shit, it's like most.
Unless the
like,
guy has a
10.
wine and drink list that is well over 10 feet, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see how many drinks he has.
Yeah, 17.
No, he's just a 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's easy. Unless one of them is like, oh, well, this costs like 20 gold per shot. I'm like, excuse the fuck out of me.
So the cheap stuff basically starts at just a measly like
Copper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Again, it's just like here you go. Yeah, it's kind of like you take like several of these and get kind of like buds kind of thing. And then like like the most expensive thing he has here. It's not that's not that expensive, but it's like it's like 2 gold per shot.
Okay, well, I'm only getting one shot, so by that measurement, it's probably going to cost me 10 gold for all of this. Maybe a bit less.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say probably be a range between like 5 to 10 gold.
I'll go with 7 just to be fair.
Okay.
If it is a bit over, he basically gets a tip.
But yeah, all right. So you down each one. I mean, obviously the cheap stuff's not going to be of any sort of good quality because it's just cheap swill. It's like it doesn't really taste all that good. It's just like here you go. Here's some alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how much is Malos feeling right now. Okay, he's gonna get the average, like whatever they consider like the typical alcohol. Yeah, he's not needing to get sloshed. he is on active duty for once.
And I know for a fact Wolfheart won't be drinking any alcohol, but I want to do a really funny bit with with Clay, little Clay.
Okay.
I would say like wait, do I have to do some sort of dice?
No, just say what you're doing, and if you require it, he'll let you know.
I was gonna have Clay try sneaking a little bit of alcohol by just dipping their tongue into a glass or something. I want to see how they react to alcohol.
So you want to have him like go up to one of my untouched glasses while I'm in the middle of tasting and just take a lick.
Yeah. It'll be funny. I can make Clay do a little thing.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just imagine as like he goes over, licks from it, I pick up said cup and almost drink him with it.
Oh God, no! He may be small, but he's not that tiny.
I know, but he probably would have scurried away as soon as it was approaching my mouth.
He would have climbed on your face.
Yeah, he just jumps on my face and I'm just Who said you could put lizard in your drink?
You know what? I'm doing that. I'm gonna have him do that as soon as you notice.
God damn.
Oh my God. Okay,
Uh,
then he'll do
that-
just that. He tried
that is more expensive than you said it was.
Yes, I know.
You're getting the bulk discount right now.
The boat discount.
The bulk.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
the all-in-one discount. Understood.
I'm sorry, because I'm pretty sure if someone buys every drink on the menu, you're gonna give them a discount.
I mean, yeah.
All right, let's see. Is Ren smart enough not to get blackout drunk?
So,
Yeah.
I think he's smart enough in general to know not to get blackout.
Oh, you're drinking with
Well, not
Malos.
blackout.
Malos is here. He's making sure you're not drinking yourself that much under the table.
Or not blackout. I mean, get very drunk or just slightly drunk.
so obviously, like the tea and the cactus cooler are going to get drunk.
Or non-alcoholics.
Non-alcoholic. Let's see here. So let's see here. The cheapest thing on here would be like the Scorpion Sting. The Scorpion Sting is just like a shot of what seems to be kind of like a fiery, kind of like cinnamon infused, like just shot. Like you can tell it's like kind of like birds kind of going down because you kind of taste both the cinnamon and like the alcohol going down your throat at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Fireball.
So it's like it's exactly like its namesake. It's like it's a big like just it's like probably like sting to your throat kind of thing. Let's see here. The Sandy Paw is kind of just a smooth brandy with seems to be kind of like just a touch of desert sage.
Mm.
But those are the cheaper stuff. It's not bad. The more expensive stuff, as we get in the more of the beers and ales, the Golden Dune Lag Lager, which is kind of it's crisp and refreshing. But a subtle hint of what seems to be desert wildflowers. The Vaccine Ale is a very rich amber ale. It seems to be brewed with some desert honey and toasted barley. And then the Oasis Stout you can taste seems to be kind of dark and smooth, and you notate a little bit of coffee and roasted dates with it.
Ooh.
And for the cocktails, the most expensive stuff they got here. Sunflower Elixir. It's kind of a very fiery blend, spice, desert whiskey, blood orange, and you get what seems to be kind of a hint, smoky biscuit honey. So it definitely has a very burn taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's Whisker's Whisper, which is it's a kind of it's a cool mint with lime and cactus juice shaken with tequila and garnished with seems to be a curled lime. And finally, the Dune Mirage seems to be a mix of date syrup, cinnamon, cardamom, and rosewater with gin and a splash of dosage soda.
Mm-hmm.
Can I still do my
Yes.
Clay's little reaction to the alcohol thing?
Sure.
Okay, then what? I don't know what is supposed. Maybe investigation of the drink.
What are you trying to do?
I was trying. I wanted to see how little Clay's reaction to alcohol would be like, because the scenario that Ava came up with was funny.
Are you giving the lizard alcohol?
No, I want to see how they react to it.
So yes, they're
Okay,
letting
yeah,
them
fine,
sip.
yes.
They're,
The
they're
lizard is
letting them
gonna
sip on
steal-
alcohol.
The lizard is gonna steal a sip of Eminon's alcohol.
Roll a Constitution saving throw for the lizard.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Yes. How well can the little guy hold his
Okay.
liquor?
Because you're probably within 10 feet.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That is a constitution.
That is
That lizard got some
surprising.
constitution.
You think Clay has some sort of immune system to alcohol? Huh?
He is a. You forget this. He is a magical fey or similar like creature that is summoned over. Tendency is some of them don't really get like amalgamated with alcohol like that from a single sip.
But this Clay was curious.
That's fine.
He would be curious though.
Yeah, it's not like he drunk the whole thing. He took literally a lick. I don't know if you were expecting drunk lizard, but
I was expecting a very woozy lizard and them wobbling around, and it would have been funny.
maybe if it was an actual lizard and not a summoned familiar.
Do a quick medical
Oh,
check on the Clay.
It's
I
not being
I
rude.
don't know. I was just expecting something a funny interaction.
I mean, you had one. It was me almost drinking your pet.
Will they be climbing on your head and all over your face now?
Yeah, no, I already feel that.
Okay. So yeah, those are all the drinks, Avik. I will let you judge what you believe is probably good or not, based on descriptions of each one. What you think sounds or tastes good to you?
Just how drunk is Eminon gonna be at the end of this?
Oh, God.
Malos will be trying a Sunfire elixir.
Sure. Again,
Uh,
you're resistant to fire. It still kind of burns, but it's.
Oh yeah, no, he's still willing to try it though. Like, even with his intolerance, he is still very much curious because he, albeit not as much as Eminon, he is a connoisseur of alcohols.
I got you.
Rin will get a Dune Mirage, and just because I immediately think of Sokka, also a cactus cooler.
That did not sound like a reassuring laugh.
No, it's just I know exactly
No.
what fucking Pen's referencing.
What is he referencing?
I'll
It's
send. I'll
the best
send
thing you could
them.
ever have. Woo!
Huh?
Just watch. Avatar: The Last Airbender. When
Okay, I
Sokka,
know
when
I
Sokka
watched
and
the
Momo,
show.
when Sokka and Momo have fucking cactus juice.
Oh, god dang it! I don't remember
Uh-huh.
that episode.
It's like one or two
Nothing-
episodes before.
Nothing's quenchier. It's the quenchiest.
It's the quenchiest.
It's been so long since I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. I barely remember which event happened in what episode.
This was like season 2, episode.
It's just
5 or
before
so?
they get. Yeah, it's just before they get to the library. It's literally like on their way there. Because I think this is during the part where, like, they're trying to find the library.
Oh, the the big tower library. Oh damn.
Oh,
Yeah, with the owl.
yeah.
Whoa,
Spoiler
owl-like
alert.
creature.
Ah, spoiler, it's an old show. Also, I mean, it's vague. Anyways.
Yeah.
While having his drink, Malos will listen into the bar affairs to hear or listen in if there's any interesting conversation to be had or overhear.
Alright, please make me a perception check.
Okay.
Interesting rumors.
It's gonna be so weird not having a star's god perception. Nope, man's enjoying his drink too much. Okay.
Ren would also be listening, so let me see if he's enjoying the drink too much. No, he's keeping a decent eye. Notices Clay. Says nothing. Letting little guy get a drink.
Yeah, you overhear a conversation. I would say, like, you basically overhear a couple of the backseas just being like, I hear another one just appeared. What does that make that? Like, the 8th one now? Yeah, I know, right? It's going to be increasing the number. Hasn't it? Yeah, I know, it's strange. I know this would be happening at night. Should we be worried? I mean, keep investigating it, but we never seem to really find it. It's not like they're just... getting up and walking away, right? I mean, I don't know. Who knows? All I know is, like, if this keeps up like this, we're gonna become an empty town. This pace keeps up. Super strange. Maybe we should get out of here when we get the good. Enough to really move or anything. Yeah, but still, might be better than, get out of here with our lives and nothing else. Yeah, you may have a point there. Alright. We'll start getting our things then, and we'll get the heck on out of here while it gets good.
Ren will be like, as this is happening, just whispering over to Malos as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Eminon if they're listening. We did pass by. And according to Eminon, we did pass by a vampire's den earlier.
Really now?
Yes.
If they're having disappearance problems, that could be certainly the reason.
Definitely. Eminon.
Hey, Vic.
What?
Hi, Loud. I know you're not. I know you're trying to taste your drinks. Don't get too deep in them.
Well, listen, why
He'll
not?
just elbow Eminon.
Okay, calm yourself first. I'm sorry if I'm having to try and do 2 jobs at once here.
Were you able to get a head count of the vampires in the den, or played it safe?
No. The best I can tell you was somewhere between the ranges of about 30 to 50.
Damn.
That is a lot.
No, if anything, it's probably more like 10 or 15.
Oh my god, Heather. One moment.
All good.
So a decent bit.
I would say a good chunk of them, yes.
I doubt it's that many exactly, though, considering what we know about them. If there were that many, the town would be subjugated by this point.
No, it was
Considering we're
probably...
close to it.
It was kind of hard to tell by first glance. It was the only reason I noticed one of them was because for some reason one of them was actually snoring.
Maybe one of the servants, then.
Oh no, they were hanging upside down from the ceiling with the rest of them, so I would assume one of the spawn.
I mean, and more so one of the lesser ones, you know.
Possibly. More probably just a less careful one.
I have not really learned much about these vampires because I've never seen one before, but they
Nasty
sound
things.
dangerous.
They are.
To what level of dangerous are we speaking?
They will
Quite.
literally drain you of all your blood if they get the chance.
That and try to make you a servant against your will.
That too.
That's if you're lucky.
Okay, then very high level.
Yes.
Okay,
If left
then at
unchecked.
least I know.
Best way to put it, from what the miss told me, they're one of the worst undead. Because they have a mind, and they're not dumb.
Most of the time.
All the time. Malus will look at you, nod. Seemingly there's more to say there, but he's not, as he takes another shot of his drink.
Okay, then at least I'll keep that to note. Avoid any vampires.
Usual good thing, if we're going to do anything involving that, anything radiant is a good thing. Also, why the Mist decided to send you with he'll point over to the literal hilt of death towards their kind on Lorelei.
Wow.
Makes sense.
As long as she stays up and okay, we should be fine.
I can always
You have a
sprinkle
means-
some in.
We do have a means to go do it.
Okay.
That, and he'll kind of he'll raise one of his clawed fingers and knock on the great axe. The Star decided to do some improvements for my axe. So, I mean, it ain't gonna really do extra to them, but it'll hurt more.
Well, that's good.
Okay, then. At least we have an edge. An advantage, at least.
Indeed.
And I know I have a few spells that emit pretty good light.
I don't know if you would have any in particular.
Dozens upon dozens upon dozens. So
That's not right. What?
yeah, that's how much. That's what it says. Dozens upon dozens upon dozens.
That's
So-
a lot of them.
So 3 dozen.
Yeah, 36 of them.
Shit.
Damn!
Okay,
That's a bit much,
then.
Hobart.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, in fairness, Lorelei pulls out sword, they're all going to slowly start dying instantly. So,
That's fair.
Yeah,
in
she has,
fairness,
she does have the Blade of Radiance.
Gonna try.
yeah, in fairness, they will start dying by the second.
Still, it's a bit excessive, Cobart.
Not really.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
I said
we are-
300.
No. 3 dozen. 36
I
vampires.
heard 100, not dozen.
No, doesn't.
My stupid hearing.
It's okay. And in the same point, we literally carry one blade that is meant to destroy them. Some of us are all level 9. This is honestly relatively fair, even if we are down our main cleric.
Yeah. Malus has protections, but he'll be able to help.
And with with Lorelei
Sure.
and the Blade of Radiance, it will be more or less easy to cut through them.
I'm thinking paladins are prepared spells, right?
Yeah.
They are.
Yes, yeah, paladins, anything that's on their spell thing, you auto have.
All right, I think I gotta make it, but I'll just switch out one of my smites with branding smite as well.
I mean,
I'm a
that
regular.
helps.
It's radiant damage, so yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would probably be best to attack them during the day. If we do.
It would be.
So,
Security to be able to walk back out.
yes. Thinking
Well,
of-
considering the town seems to be struggling with that problem, do we wish to make way to do that? Or is there anything else you need to deal with in the town?
I think we should talk to the leader of the town, see if us taking care of this for them can possibly open up the doors to
Right,
to a
trade
partnership
deals
with
and all
ours.
that.
Yes, but that is our main job, I believe.
Malice just looks over, shrugs. Look, I've been
Wait.
on guard detail. I haven't really been up
What were you-
tidy about what all you've been talking about.
What was it? What was our main job? You said.
Make
Trade deals.
trade deals so our town could actually prosper.
Well, by
We're doing
so,
good solo, but
we need to
we could
make
definitely use
good work with the people of the town. Despite me wanting to steal a lamp, we still need to talk with most of the people doing trades. And I guess I could also work some lucrative deals with possibly doing alcohol and sales with this individual here. Because
Well,
I guess
then it sounds like to me, then, from what you're stating, we need connections. Maybe we go talk with the lord of the town, or whoever's running the joint, figure out what they're needing, and considering the whole disappearance thing, maybe help them out and knock out two birds, one stone. Get a communication set up for us, and maybe some good lucrative trade deals.
that does sound good, to be fair. All right, you've got me convinced. We can go ahead and get the works going.
Cobard, does it look like anyone in this tavern would know where the Lord is located?
Maybe ask around a bit, not just like see who has.
It's
I mean, yeah, you can ask around. Everybody knows who the Lord is.
Yeah, he lives over in.
They
that
all have
big-
info!
Listen, he lives in that big castle where Alibaba stings around.
Ren will go up.
Yeah, that big guy palace, his really weird vizier. Yeah.
Yeah, and they
He
have
also got a pet tiger!
They also have a talking parrot.
Not the talking
That
parrot.
very much sounds like a screeching individual in my ears every time it talks. Apparently, they're also said to have a magical flying carpet.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Ren will just go up to a
The Disney
random
sniper's taking aim. Besides that,
Ren will go up to a random person since they're not large right now, so they shouldn't be terrifying. They got limited time. Look at us. Why am I out of town? My town is looking to set up trade deals with this town. I was wondering if you know where the Lord may be, or just even town guard or something like that. Someone that we'd be able to talk to.
Is it just you going to talk to several individuals so you can get an answer?
Yeah, until I get an answer.
Cool. I guess while you do that, I'm gonna speak to the bartender.
Okay.
You're taking the easy way out.
I'm already here because of several different reasons.
Currently just
Yep.
cleaning some glasses, but he'll look at you and be like, "Well, I mean, were you on something else? You already tested every single one of my drinks."
No, I did. Honestly, very good selection from what I've tasted so far. But me and my associates were actually coming into town to see if we can, well, for one, see if there was any jobs that required any help. There's been some problems around recently. Also, see if there was any interesting rumors going about town, or some individuals we can try to look into. We were planning to try and speak with the ruling council or leader of the city to see if we can establish them. We're traveling, best way I put it, traveling emissaries from a different city, trying to see if we can make connections.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for someone important, I suppose you can go talk to the Sultan.
Sure, we could speak with the Sultan there. But I guess on the same point, have you heard of any interesting rumors or know of any interesting people in town who might be worth talking to? Besides the Sultan himself. We already ran into one individual who apparently says he has a lamp that's worth its weight in gold by some kind of magical crystal.
Put too much stock into that. People talk all kinds of crazy things, and they're trying to sell you some useless junk.
No, I understand that. I understand how the trades work where most ends. But
like, rumors, I mean, I know the people talking about, like, random disappearances happening late.
Well, we have heard about that, and on our way here, we did come across something that could be correlated to it, but we're hoping not. But if there's
that, I don't really have much info on anyone else really important to talk to.
oh, I understand, and thank you for the good drinks. If we do end up setting up a trade here, I'd be happy to maybe ship alcohol between, since I myself am a owner of a tavern and I craft and work my own alcohol itself. So I don't know, maybe eventually I might be able to sell some to you or to anyone, depending.
I mean, if you get something unique to offer, I'd be willing to take a look.
I mean, he's gonna reach into his like coat tail and like hand over his personal flask that has like one of his brewed concoctions in there, and I guess I'll do a brewer's kit to see like the taste of how it, or brewer's supplies the taste of how it went.
Sure.
One second, before you roll it, do it at
What?
advantage because Ren probably would have helped. If not, your apprentice would have helped. So
I'll count it for like when it was made, so that was with
Yeah.
guise of guidance and with an extra hand. So it 27. It honestly came out pretty. It came out very well.
Very well. Very well indeed. Take a sip, kind of switch it around a little bit in his mouth. Like, and he'll kind of spit it.
Great reaction.
I mean, he's a bartender. He's not gonna get drunk off of something.
Of course.
Can't drink on the job.
Yeah, you can't drink on the job.
Of course.
But yeah, and he'll take like a sniff, a few sniffs, get the aroma of it. Pretty good, Yeah, all right.
Well, I would be happy to sell once I properly have my brewery set up back at Cities, but it's a taste of what I can sell and eventually in time.
How much
Just
are you asking for it?
Well, I'll be co-sand price, but for the moment of sales, due to high quality of it, it's one of my better set drinks. So at the moment, it's usually like, say how your menu, it'd be around 10 gold pieces for 10 gold pieces for a stein of it. Not really a shot worthy one. But if I'm going price on sales, it's usually for a full barrel or so, it's about 150 gold due to process. But the payout should be more than worth it in the amount made to make it. And these are like large. This isn't like a small portable. This is a large barrel. You can usually probably make like.
Have that much in coin, but if I can give you maybe a few bottles or a barrel of something of mine,
well, I'm not asking for the price now. This is more a sales later, but in the same portion, I'd be happy to trade alcohol for early stages of it. Well, of course, I wouldn't ask you of that. This is primarily for us. I do have a barrel of it. I can properly bring it over, and I'll take whatever you're willing to trade off for it.
Gotcha. No problem. Well, he'll shake on it for the time being.
Okay, I'll take back my flask.
Yeah, you get directions basically to the Sultan's palace, if that is where you're going. They'll literally to tell you it's like literally the biggest freaking building here in the town. You can't miss it.
Of course. Well, let's get our way over there so we can speak with the leading body of the city. I guess I'll start heading out towards the largest building in the city.
Ren would follow. That.
Does our
He took the
does
easy way
our
out.
does Mallows have anything to say or do during this time, or is he just kind of watching us meander? Or did Minna walk away during all that?
All right, I had to walk away briefly. Now it's just doing this is just drinking.
Just drinking? Fair.
Yeah.
Well, yep. So we're leaving the bar. Made a trade deal with him, giving him 1 barrel of my higher quality alcohol I've made so far, and he's giving me a few whatever he's willing to trade of his, which is probably going to be a few sets of bottles and maybe a small cask. Because price range is excessive, and he would make, for the amount of money he could make off of selling that alcohol there on cheapening way or hard way, he'd be making a very steady profit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm more or less just like heading up to the Sultans, and the same point, I'm also going to I'm still keeping my eyes open, meaning I'll do active perception checks around town, mainly because new city, I'm worried about pickpockets in general.
I mean, yeah. Given the vibe of this place, Malice will pretty much be doing the same.
Gotcha. Okay then. Again, I don't have a map for the palace as well. So.
Of course, just
Okay, neither of the mine stuff. Trying to get through this as quick as we can so we can see about at least getting to whatever fight thing we're going to.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Alright, so you arrive at this large palace. As the guards do kind of stop you before you just kind of wander in, because again, you're outside,
Oh.
they don't freaking know you.
Well, of course.
Alt, who are you? State your business.
We're traveling emissaries from a newly formed city to the northwest. We were coming on our first visit here to see if we can speak with the leading body and see if we can provide any services, as we are, well, individuals who take care of growing problems within cities.
Are any of you any sort of royalty?
I would not say royalty, more of the sort of I would say town leadership, closer to like a governing body.
By technicality, yes.
Yes, by technicality, yes.
By technicality.
Well, no, Malice, when he said, is there any royalty, he is raising an arm. Like, seemingly independent of what he said.
Like, we don't want technicalities here. Like, of any of you, like, of royal blood.
Malice will pull down the hood and, like, kind of lift the mask for a second to show that he's Dragonborn. I would say so, yes.
My ruling family was kings of the commissary. I am royalty by sort. Which means, yes,
so successing to the Ever Blizzard.
I was going to say, I actually am a prince by technicality. By technicality, it is. My family's backstory is like literally my family, the ruling family of a giant elf forest was my grandmother and grandfather.
Okay, alright. Alright, well, first off, you're showing off your Dragonborn, correct, Midna?
Yep, Malice will, because he's brash.
Okay. How should I react to that?
fear or?
He's doing so more in a polite gesture of like not like terror.
Polite gesture, but again, remember, they don't fucking know what Dragonborns are.
they just know
Well,
that.
you
Oh
had
God, a
established there are
dragon!
Dragonborn, actually.
Monster that just showed like. Yeah.
Actually, that is some BS because you had established there are Dragonborn that are revered. You had said that, considering the last time.
That was after like a good history had elapsed. You gotta remember, you're in the past here.
Fine, then Malos would have kept his shit on, but still would have said by technicality, yes.
Okay.
And I would have just said, yes, I am a prince of a ruling faction of a nearby forest.
But yeah, it's not BS, man. Again, you are in the past. Like Dragonborn have not exactly established themselves yet.
Well, I'm sorry that you told me, hey, the Dragonborn of ancient past and have lived for eons had knighted Dragonborn, and they did exist in the world. So sorry. This world has races that shouldn't exist and yet still do.
Yeah, they do.
It's like, I'm fucking sorry. I'm going off of what you told me.
I don't remember any of that, but okay. Maybe I'm getting my lore jumbled up because I don't remember. When was
Put a dragon.
Okay.
That's the only reason I tried, because yeah, you had said that, yeah.
I'm just gonna hit them with a, I'm their bodyguard. I'm pretty sure Ren could pass as a bodyguard for them.
I mean,
in fairness, Malos is also fucking heavily armored to the teeth. So
if you want to pass off there as a bodyguard, that's fine. I just need a persuasion check from Abaddon, please.
Oh, gladly.
What's your persuasion score, Emmy?
Plus 13, passive 23.
Fair. Malos shall give you advantage.
30.
Thank goodness you did.
Jesus Christ.
Well, no, no, it still would have passed.
It would have been fine without, but still,
Yeah. It
Good
was
insurance.
It was a nat 1 or 17.
Yeah, but then that one came because of the advantage.
Yeah, but still, we never know.
In case it came first. Good insurance.
Alright, okay. They'll be like, okay, we will allow the prince to speak with the Sultan.
And my entourage, I'm assuming, is saying they are not allowed.
Do you feel like you need them to follow you?
I would at least like one of my bodyguards to come with me.
He's just like, look at each other like, okay, alright, distressful, whatever.
It's not like I'm going into attack. I'm entering a unknown.
Ren would be like,
leader's
"Excuse me, I can leave my weapons here."
They're like, "Oh, distressful." I'm like, what kind of man would?
They just kind of give you a look of like.
Ren will offer to leave his weapons here.
No, you are welcome to stand here with the ladies. I'll
Take Malos.
I mean, if only I'm going, I'm still gonna ask. Like, I'm still gonna bring only women.
Because they believe that you are of like princely nature. Again, like
Yeah.
only like royalty that are gonna be seen as any like respect around here.
Cool.
If you are claiming yourself to be a prince, they will allow you in.
Yes, I am, and I will go ahead. If they are stopping the rest of them, I'm only going to call through with Malice to fall by my side at least.
I'm not gonna let anybody else pass.
I'm a lineage.
So you're taking Malice with you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking Malice with me. I'm letting Ren be out here to guard with the two ladies and the badger.
Ren is that. I would have to ask. How long has it been since Ren took the potion?
It's
We weren't in
probably-
the tavern that long.
We were in the tavern for maybe 30 minutes.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
And then considering travel over here, at most an hour's passed.
All right, he's keeping track at like 2 hours and 45 minutes. He's gonna head out
Okay.
to make sure he does not
Cause a
have
problem.
to fight an entire town guard.
Hmm.
Yep. Anyways, so the two of us will enter.
No problem. Alright, so. They will kind of escort you into the palace as they kind of lead you inside. You will kind of pass through, several basically archways as you kind of enter through like two large double doors. The place is very extravagant looking. Easily, like 3 or 4 like floors of space are just kind of available in here.
Mhm.
This place does definitely look like it's way too big for like just like one guy. But they just have
Yeah, as all palaces do.
Turns out we had the daughter. Just
Yeah, it's prisons. He's trying to wed her and everything. Yeah. Oh, hey, look at Prince.
So, what do you happen to have your name as? I am Prince Ali Alawi Alababa. Quite a weird name, but sure.
Been some time.
What's
I'm
in
not
it?
gonna play this one for Aladdin.
I know you're not. We're just making jokes because it is the Aladdin city.
Look, it's a desert. Yes, it's very Aladdin-esque, but it's a desert like
City, yeah.
Yes.
Look,
An oasis in the sands.
let me see if I can find a picture for you for the Sultan.
Cobart, if you make him hot.
That's a giraffe worry, not a you worry.
No, because he's made both the guys and the men and women in most of these campaigns relatively attractive.
Yes, I have. I'll try not to. I can't guarantee anything.
Oh god, I don't know why I just found a post that just went, "My bravest knight, come hither." Mwah. Okay, you were dismissed. Just like, okay. The princess just wanted to give me a kiss. Okay then.
Who's that from?
Oh, no, it's literally just a funny post found on Tumblr.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And the other one says like, and for you, my lady, I'll be your sword. Okay then I can be your sheath. Exactly.
I guess this would work, and I would not say that they are insanely hot.
I'll be the judge of that.
Ah, yes. I do love the scarred kitten. Honestly, they are very fitting for the.
No, they just
Well-
regal as hell.
Yeah.
They are regal as hell.
Fit the theme. Yeah.
They do.
I like to imagine that scar on the eye was like he found his own actual pet cat or like his youngest daughter scratched out his eye by accident and he treats it as a battle scar.
The common people do not need to know how I got this.
Yeah.
They just know that I've lost an eye and I can't let them know how.
But yeah, you basically see a black haired tabaxi come out wearing like just jewelry all over, like just kind of like head to toe, crown on top of his head, earrings all gold, necklace dangling from one ear. He's got golden rings around his wrist. Like his white attire is just kind of adorned in gold and jewelry. His tails has got like several golden rings on it. Like, yeah, you can tell like he is definitely a man of wealth here, as he kind of like comes down the stairs and kind of shakes your hand, Abaddon, and is just like, welcome. We don't get many princes around here. I'm so curious looking one. He kind of just eyes you a little bit as he, like, with his one good eye, kind of inspecting you. Because again, you are a rarity here. Like elves are not something that they know of as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to my lovely paradise. So, what brings you to my home?
Well, I was recently in construction of a new founding city for myself and my compatriots. We are hoping to settle up and create some trade routes with the nearby city-states.
I see. So you're wanting to talk about potential profit and commodity, yes?
That is correct.
I am always interested in talking in gold, my friend. I am always interested in talking in gold.
Yes. Well, we have established a well-worth amassing fund already, and, well, we are quite rich for our standing. We also do carry assortments of some exotic animals, harder to find in certain areas. We also do have large trades of pelts, meats, feathers, good amenities, alcohols, everything of the sorts right now.
Make an insight check.
Gladly.
What's your insight skill?
Insight, I have it checked. It is +6.
Yeah, Malice will give you advantage.
I think his name here in the Discord. Feel free to rate it.
Mm-hmm.
Sultan Zahir Al-Kalam. Or Kalam, whatever it goes for. So you said you're going to give me advantage, or you want me to give you advantage?
No, Malice is giving you advantage. Malice is only a +4. He'll give you advantage.
Fair point. That is a 20.
Nice. Yeah, you can tell he's kind of salivating to all this. Like he is very interested in everything you're offering here. Like all the rear exotic things. He's probably like he's just like, oh yes, kind of.
Man, we've been having such a low amount of pelts meat in excess. Why, hello, I've come to offer pelts meat in excess. Why, you don't say you do, glorious bastard.
I mean, again, they're in Distance Town. They don't exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just,
No, I know. That's why it's like, hello, are you a heaven from? Did you fall from heaven? Because you look divine.
I mean, most they got is like probably fish and like cactus and dry dry roots and shit like that. I mean, they don't
Yep.
Okay. So you're basically just being like, hey, I got like this fucking pot of gold. You want some of this shit? He's just like, yes. Please tip me more. Anyway, do you continue on, Evan? Naming anything else, or?
Oh no, it was mainly on the sense of like we really do have a shit ton of pelts due to our hunters. So like as I said, pelts. We have casings of feathers. We have meats. We have lots of exotic meats. We do have special, mainly dire wolves, but I'm not going to mention specifically. Just exotic animals that are harder to find in the day-to-day areas. And we do also have horses that we are literally breeding. And we have alcohol that I personally create, so I've already listed everything that our town has to offer at the moment. These are but some of our early ends of goods that we plan to create so far. I even personally carry my own statue of alcohol that I've personally created, and I have had it appraised by the local bartender and the patrons. They say they quite enjoy the taste so far.
Well, my friend, I am definitely interested indeed. You have come at a very fine time, my friend. So, what exactly are you wanting in exchange for these treasures of yours?
Well, depends. What does your city have in its offerings?
We have all kinds of unique, exotic goods and items and foods and ingredients that perhaps you might be interested in.
Doesn't name shit. Okay. Well, I would be interested in trades of rarer foods, possibly enhancements. After all, ours may be meager in diversity now.
Give you a list of what they have available.
I'm sure that would help with this. It's like
I'm posting it now.
I'm pretty sure they don't control the waterways around, but still.
They don't control the waterways, right?
Or at least like the ones around them.
Well, yeah, they obviously control the water around them specifically, that they don't like control the water itself.
Ooh, okay. So let's see here. Black glass like stone fashioned to make beautiful rings and necklaces. That's honestly a very good one to find there. Camel hide boots. Well, I mean, those are helpful, but primarily more for like going across the deserts more than anything else.
Again, they're a desert city. Like they're
Oh, I know. Like I said, I'm looking over like what would be intricate for me there. I would say currently, from what I'm seeing so far, the jewelry is definitely eye-catching for itself. The spice pouches are definitely eye-catching as well, for an exempt trade for our cooks and everything. Yeah, spices and jewelry, very workable there.
jar of preserved dates.
Yes, the dates would also be good on there. The exotic foods and ingredients are also, a majority of them also seem to fare in well. I would say any of the exotic foods and ingredients. What is it here? I was trying to say the obsidian jewelry definitely catches the eye as well. I would say the Tabaxi Claw amulets, but I'm also like, no. But so it's mainly like jewelry, the spices, and the foods, including the preserved dates.
The scarves might be useful as well.
No, they would. Honestly, by fair trade, we'd be basically giving them a warmer equivalent for the very cold nights here. Well, by current demands, from your export list that I can understand here by the ledgers, the jewelry itself, the silk scarves you carry, the spices, the dates, and, well, all your sets of foods are very much a delight to try and exchange between. After all, we offered varieties on meats, wheats, and everything in between.
Shall we agree on a one-for-one trade on some of these?
Majority of these for one-for-one trade would be a fair choicing there. Plus, I'm more or less just trying to build a good portion instead of getting us a good deal right now, because this is our technical first trade city.
Yeah, we're establishing initial trades. Yeah.
And majority of the stuff, as I said, the literal jewelry is a exotic rare found stone that we can't actually get unless it's specially made. It is a very fascinating look. The scarves help with more or less like the excessively hot produced days. I mean, they're primarily made out for cooling properties.
Yeah.
The foods are what we need because our literal people are begging for variety, and the spices are what we need to exchange out. So on our offers, it's good for one for now.
Yeah.
I believe 1-for-1. That is very good for us in this purchases. Happy to.
Sultan, come here. Not Sultan. Visor, come here. As you see their like tabaxi come out, and he's kind of like kind of like a scowl on his face, and he's kind of like just dressed in all red. And,
I was gonna say, I'm imagining a very it's not that he's angry. It's just he has permanent resting bitch face of like a tuxedo cap.
As stated by Fluffy, hot face.
Uh-huh.
But he does definitely have resting bitch face. I'm just anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Black fur
Okay.
actually comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Sultan. I need to get a trade agreement for new friends here. I need that liquidly submitted and done with post haste. He looks at you, just sighs, and just very well then.
He really hates his job.
Come with me.
Of course. Yeah, happy to.
Alright, so he'll basically take you to his own private little quarters, which is kind of just this very small, cramped room. You see all kinds of just books and maps and things all over the place. And a very small desk, and you see kind of caged up in just this golden cage. He has kind of trapped. You can see looks to be just a small
Canary, bird, something of the sort.
Bird. It's kind of like a. I'll say it's kind of like a flying squirrel.
Okay.
Okay, so he has a flying squirrel. Understood.
It looks like absolutely terrible, but yeah. And
It looks like it's having a bad time. Oh goodness.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's been taking very good care of this thing, but yeah, it's alive.
Oh god.
Which is not much, but it's there. But anyway, he'll kind of sit down in his chair, and he'll start taking out papers, and he'll start basically he'll dip his ink pen into some ink, and all right then. So what's the agreement on?
Currently, our services were trade. We are planning to, from your exports itself, your sun silk scarves, your black obsidian jewelry. Really, we're also with your jars of preserved dates, your spice pouches, and majority as well of a lot of your exotic foods and ingredients. I'm not going to list all that out because literally it's the entirety of that list.
And how far of a journey is it travel to your town?
It took us like 2 days to get here, right?
From what Giraffe was saying last, okay, it was like last time. It was like a day, because that was what I was told.
We got here like a day and a half is what it took to get here.
Okay.
Current measure. He'll pull out a map to give him a like proper measurement here. Our city, though unmarked on the main map now, it is about a day and a half's travel from the city here. He'll like gesture and show a drawing of like the actual roading that led up to where our city is resting.
Yeah. He's gonna take a look at it, and see where you guys are at, and he'll notate that you don't have like a road leading to you.
We are planning to establish one soon.
Right. That's just gonna make transporting things a little bit more tougher.
Well, I understand, but also with the flowing river, there is a respite stop as we are going to be building a dock there to gather from that.
If I might interrupt as well, my lords, there is also the benefit of establishing trade. We have those who can help establish the roads faster.
We do.
Yes.
Many skilled craftsmen among our teams.
So the difficulty of not having a road would be a short-lived one.
Mhm.
The sooner you get that taken care of, the better.
Of course.
I'm just going to jot down right now the transportation is going to be dangerous.
As noted, we ourselves have traveled that path and luckily have not faced any danger so far. Though we have eliminated a good amount of the danger around the area itself, though that does not exclude all of it.
And
But-
ask also as well, right, so how would you like the items transferred? Boxes, barrels?
I would say boxes would be far more at ease. I would say barrels, but that's like a bit much. Boxes because it's less storage on our case. Because we are still establishing in the same point. We haven't created enough to build masses amounts. And I'm not saying this is more like out of character to explain why.
Alright, kind of jot down that you want boxes and ask you basically, how much for a box per item you want. Like, you want like just one box per item or 2 boxes. Basically, so that way
Well-
you can just basically notate how much inventory he's basically sending over.
I would say about 2 boxes per.
Alright, he'll jot that down. And again, as he's jotting this down, he's writing down prices for all the items that you're requesting. So you can
Mhm.
like how much each of these items are going to basically cost them to send to you. He is also tacking on like an extra charge because it's like right now it may be safe for you to get there, but it's still dangerous for like a travel like a wagon, like a pretty wagon.
No, of course. For just the standard. Oh yeah, no, for a caravan that does not exactly have well-equipped fighters, I understand.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to probably hire some guards just to kind of get this thing safely.
Yeah.
So he's kind of adding that as like kind of like an extra charge.
Of course.
And then he'll kind of notate, what items you're kind of exchanging.
So, I
like, each
I'll-
thing that you're wanting.
So I would be exchanging in. So I'll be writing in for like Alcohols are the best. So starting case, nothing, no name range alcohol, just like alcohol barrels. Where one set of it. Preserved meats would be another one. For just kind. Pelts and feathers would also be another one, and I'm not really going to throw in horses because we haven't exactly amassed enough to cause for stock of there. And, well, none of the other animals have given birth to anything that we would be willing to take yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't got my spider yet to hatch so we can start with the silk production. So,
Yeah.
currently it's, currently it's meats,
Meats, feathers,
and pelts.
pelts. Anything else?
Alcohol, which was the, yeah.
I need. Oh yeah, you also said meat as well.
Yeah, the preserved meats, which are like different mixes of like wildlife over there.
I just want like again, whenever you're rolling trade, he'll like jot it down to like kind of offset costs and things. He'll ask you basically how much you're selling these things for, so that way he can kind of mix what your items are to their items, so that way he can kind of like jot this down.
Yeah.
By casing, it's probably going to be by our side. It is 3 barrels of alcohol. It is going to be 2 boxes, at least a barrel and a box of preserved meats, and it's going to be at least 2 boxes of pelts and 1 box of feathers. So feathers ranging around, I would say 50 to 75 gold for the sheer amount of them, to be fair. The pelts for the box is about 75, and the barrel is about 100. Or sorry, for the boxes it's 75, and there's 2 of them, so it'll be about 150. For the box and the barrel of preserved meats, that's going to be close to about 200 gold together. About 125 for the barrel and 75 for the meats itself in the box. And for the 3 barrels of alcohol, that is going to be 100 gold each for those ones.
Okay, he'll jot all this down, and then he'll be like, "Do you want any sort of
Insurance. That's what he's going to say.
It's basically insurance. He'll be like, he'll ask if you want any sort of like protection against
Potential loss, thievery, anything. Sure. I think it would be fair if there was.
Alright, he'll kind of tack that on as a cost as well. But like you give them like a little bit of money, but they won't be like, oh well, I got robbed. I guess you're out of fucking luck. Yeah. Like
Mm-hmm.
they'll kind of at least supplant some of the loss and try to like send that.
Yeah. I mean, I figure we'd be doing the same and the same sorts.
Yeah, that's fair. Are you guys gonna be city guards as well with your stuff?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he's not gonna really jot that down. That anything that you guys do on your side, he's not gonna really count that in because that's just your own cost.
Mm-hmm.
But like, he'll basically just jot all this down. He'll kind of just show it to you and show you all the numbers, and you're free to look at it and make sure he didn't like do anything like con you or anything you want to.
Yeah.
Of course. I'll take my time to read over it.
Mm-hmm.
With the danger fee and the escort mission, like for the guards, you are kind of paying a little bit extra out of pocket. Right now, it's like just like an extra I think it's like
until it's established.
Right now, just out of pocket, unless you want to add
No, 150 gold out of pocket is fine for now until we can get the roads properly set up, and or the docks so we can establish water trade instead of like caravan trade. The water trade should be a little bit safer. Should be,
Yeah.
could not be.
Again, however you
Um,
want to like get it set up, so that way they can get it to you either safer.
I'm saying,
It's fine
yeah.
with them. They don't care. But right now, at the moment, they have to like take into consideration that they are literally traveling out in the middle of the wilderness over to you guys.
Yeah, yes, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
And,
But
but yeah, like
but
despite his appearance, you know,
he is actually good at his job.
yeah, he is very good at his job.
Mhm.
Everything is pretty concrete here. He's not like shortchanging you or anything. He literally broke everything down, made sure everything that you were offering price wise was taken off of what they're offering price wise and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, do you have a name for your town?
We actually haven't thought of that yet.
We gotta call yourself something.
Let me see if I got anything jotted, because I think I had thought of something.
I know I wrote like a few ideas down, but I never ran them across by the group yet.
Let me see. Notes.
Like if you don't have a name, you can't really finalize it until like you
Yeah.
have at least something to write down.
I guess for the moment, and I'll throw this out to the whole party if everyone's listening.
Mhm.
I had two that come to mind. One was Gold Peak or Golden Peak
Mm,
because our mountainous area.
yeah.
The other one that came to mind was Hillcrest because we are kind of are in the crescent of a bunch of hills.
Mhm.
And the other one I would have called would have been like Laketon because we are very close to our civilized lake there.
I like Hillcrest, honestly.
Hillcrest is fine. You two have anything to say about it? Pendulum or Crystal?
Like the name.
Can you say the names again? I had a very
the
loud.
name Hillcrest. Hillcrest.
As a name
I like
for the
that.
town.
I like the name.
You like the name? She's about to fall asleep. That's what's happening.
I did fall asleep.
Of course you did. Yeah, but she's bored by all the very smarty stuff.
I'm sorry.
No,
No, it's not you.
I'm not bored of that. It just happened.
It's getting
I'm always
late,
tired.
yeah.
She also has narcolepsy. She has bad sleep habits. But Hillcrest sounds good to everyone.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
agree.
we're the city of Hillcrest.
He'll not jump.
Sorry.
It's fine.
You good.
Again,
Don't worry, honey.
something you're gonna have to do because it's kind of part of the town building.
Mhm.
So the town is here, right?
Yeah, the town is right there. That's where our town is.
Yeah.
I also think it's fitting along the rest of like the namesakes of the rest of the area around us as well. Aura, Tetheric, Flower Rest, Steady Rock, Fastin.
Yeah.
Alright, he'll jot this down. He'll ask you, do you have any other allies we should be aware of?
We are a bit at odds with the company from, I believe, Bandit Paw. Though it is not a official declaration of war or anything, just in terms of disagreements.
He'll jot this down. are quite aware of the company.
I'm quite sure they seem to have a reputation about them.
Believe it or not, we have a bit of a alliance with them.
Of course. Our original meeting was that with them was purchasing one of their mines from them.
They're definitely a vast wealth, that is for sure.
Quite sure.
I'm sure, as you can tell, Sultan is quite eager,
Eccentric.
especially when it comes to coin.
No, I definitely can understand that, and his excitement at the words of exotic goods did seem to leave him salivating.
As the visor, it is my duty to let you know that if war does come about between you and the company,
That you will not be able to provide or side with us, we understand.
yes, more than likely we will become enemies.
As horrible as that would be, I would understand due to your prior agreements.
Well, as you understand, it's just business.
Of course.
He's basically just jotting all this down. He's notating this again. Making sure all the I's and T's and everything are in there. Like,
Yeah.
He read this like a fucking devil like for a contract. You know what I mean? Like he's just making sure he's like ironclad.
No, I still just love like the mention of the company sends shivers across the nation.
It's not that people are like extremely terrified of them. It's just that they have like a lot of like reach.
They have a lot of like influence and
Very, very
hands and a lot of
rich.
thoughts.
Like they are.
Yeah.
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 Like more likely, they have probably bought like the majority of the houses and cities around them. In
Probably.
some fashion or another.
So what you're saying is our best bets right now for trade deals is probably between Flower Rest and Faston.
Like the
Possibly.
will trade with you. I'm just like you know, like if
Oh, I
But
know. I'm saying because of the route that these fuckers are taking, considering their fucking reaches up to this point, that pretty much leaves the only towns we're gonna be able to actually get decent trade deals to establish trade deals of if shit takes one
It's
to the south.
Fastin or Flower Rest.
Yeah, because their reach is to fucking here, which pretty goddamn far when they have most of the fucking continent.
again,
So yeah.
that's why like again they're not fear. They just have a lot of reach.
Of course.
Yeah.
But like you know, allegiances can be broken if like you know if the Sandrock has any reason to like you know go against you know against Bandit Paw, they of course will break that agreement. It just depends on if you know, that comes about.
Of course.
But like he's just letting you know, like straight up, like you know, if this happens,
That is a possibility. Yeah.
Of course.
like again, he's very business-like. You know, like if this happens, unfortunately, like we're not gonna be trading with you anymore. We're probably gonna start like fighting you.
No, yeah, I get it there. Well, we like to expedite this so we can try to get towards helping with the quest or anything.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not
This is all
trying to
good.
waste too much time. I just want to make sure like this is taken care of.
No, this was a good
Yeah.
like step in our direction that we needed to do anyway.
Yeah.
It's just I know this is one of our rarities of having Minda here, and this is technically our level up session, so
Yeah.
Well, I mean, more likely, I don't think we're gonna really be able to do too much here in the last 30 minutes, but I'll try.
Mhm.
But yeah, he'll finish basically writing everything out, and then he'll make like you know a copy for himself as well, and he'll write all that out. He'll have you sign both of these copies as he hands you the ink pen.
Of course, I'll take it over and I will actually sign it. I will not sign it as Eminon. I'll sign it as my actual name because Eminon is quite literally just my nickname here. Or, oh, sorry, it's more of my pseudonym I use whenever traveling and or around the area. But I actually need to put my certified, ruling name for the city here with that.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. And then he'll sign his name for both copies as well, and you see him just kind of like stamp it. The official seal of approval, so to speak.
Yeah.
As he slides you one copy, and he kind of places the other copy, kind of rolls it up a little, and ties it up. With basically, there's a paper thing with a wax seal, and he kind of places it amongst just piles of other little scrolls kind of around. You just kind of put it kind of in like a certain place. You probably had a system. You probably wouldn't know it.
Oh yeah. Well, glad he got the organization done and everything legalized and well written out, so that's good.
Is there any other business?
None that comes to mind, though. Well, personally, we were going to help as a extending olive branch to see if we can deal with something about the recent disappearances that have been going around the city recently.
Raises the eyebrow about that. What do you know about that?
Word of mouth comes from plenty of citizens, from what we've heard, and, well, we recently had a individual from your city seemingly get lost and wind up in our town far up to the north, seeming to have been under attack by some nearby creatures that may have led to a similar sorting with what's causing the disappearances.
And you have some confirmation to what it is that is causing these disappearances?
Well, we were going to take our time to investigate into that, though from word of what we've already heard from the few travelers, and well, from the one who had made their way to our city by accident, there seems to be some variation of undead attacks within the area. And as a personal confirmation, I happen to come across a den of individuals who are undead to the north of here.
So you're saying are missing people or gunned by what? Zombies? That makes no sense.
Vampires.
From the sounds of it, vampires.
Sounds, looks, and for the sake of how the one we found had 2 holes in his neck, as if being drained of life, vampirism or vampires seem to have taken hold in the city or into the dungeons near the north.
As part of our...
To the north.
And he'll register out on the map and point towards the area that we took our respite. On the path that we traveled in here, this was one of the few that we noticed as our travels, which we plan to take our time to take care of it on our way back to clear any dangers. But seeing how things have happened, it may be part of the reason why your disappearances are happening in the first place.
Okay. He kind of taps the table in front of him as you kind of hear his claws kind of clack against the wood. He kind of looks at you with a very stern face as he kind of get up. He'll kind of put a map down on the table and he'll have you like literally point out to where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
He'll
Mhm.
jot it down on the map.
I also, for his sake as well, because of the travel route, I will also point out this dungeon that I will also mention that we plan on clearing in a soon enough time for sake of danger. Though they are not part of the immediate, that is for the future trading path.
Yeah, there are other ruins on the way, but that one is not connected.
Okay. He'll notate that then. If you are dealing with creatures of the night, then they need to be expunged quickly.
We do have the means to do so.
God sent immediately.
Well, I'd say we do appreciate the extra ham of this. My entourage is quite well equipped to help deal with such individuals as well. We carry weapons equipped to kill these ones and sorts. And from what we are, like I said, this was an extension of an olive branch to help deal with a problem, to more or less give you some good graces about our people and the way we operate.
Let me speak with the Sultan about this. And he kind of gets up and heads out of the room.
Mhm.
I will stay with him, but as he leaves out, I am going to reach into my pocket because I know Wolfhard does this. I'm going to take out a mixed assortment of nuts to hand over to the flying squirrel's cage. Only because I know she puts acorns and random little like trinket gifts in my pockets when I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, the squirrel immediately like just starts like chomping down on it. It's like the first food it's had.
Mm.
Yeah. I was planning on doing that from the beginning. I was like, this poor squirrel, he needs some nuts.
They literally just start grabbing all these things. It's just like,
Mm-hmm. Well, terrifying to see their influence.
The influence does go vast with it, but it is to be expected from one that had operations so far to the north from their own city. And in the same proportions, they have so much, like, of a small gathering set army or, enforcers that they were willing to send them to our gates previously.
Quite true.
yeah, right.
Um.
So, I will tell you, Outlet you have also stopped the company from doing something as well with the vaccine here.
Ooh.
Yeah. The company was going to hire the vaccine people here in City Rock, to send some stealthy individuals into your establishment, and in the dead of night, maybe kidnap a few people.
Mhm.
Oh, well, glad we put a dampener on that plan.
Yeah.
As Brute Forster is becoming noticeably not fishy, they're just going to try to go about a different avenue.
A different method. Yeah. Out of curiosity, Cobra, just like from what I could tell, probably having offered a look, like just as a side question as Asara, having probably helped with our own raccoon friend, medically, like helping him in any ways if he's needing anything. Would I been able to figure out anything of like their species wise, of like any like racial traits or anything, in sense of like what do they count as? Are they still humanoid, or are they accounted as one of? Are they under a different bracket of creature?
Yeah, they do still count as humanoid.
Okay.
And they do have some unique abilities, but I'll get to that later.
Yeah, we could do that another one. I'm just like thinking about that.
Well, I mean, yeah, we've had enough time with. My brain is shutting down on his name.
Scrappy, I think.
Yes.
Scrabby.
Scrappy, yeah, Scrappy. We haven't talked to him in a little bit. We've been letting him be like the main foreman for the mines while we've been busy.
Yeah.
But
The Star has been doing checkups on him.
I mean,
Oh, of course.
I suppose I can let you know a little bit. Probably wouldn't get a ton of detail, but I can let you know.
Yeah, no. I mean, I only have the one person to check, and it's someone who's older. So it's like it's not a perfect specimen to go. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is everything, and the expectations. Like he's older. It's like okay, so it's like general idea, but not enough to go definitively. Ah, yes, they have the fuck you in particular. I can break down walls ability. Yeah, no.
I also do love that.
The previous rate was due to the company really hiring the
Tabaxi.
no, not the Baxi, but the Goliaths.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they were the ones who hired the initial kidnapping force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though I don't know if we have any definitive info on that.
Force their
I mean, we-
take whoever they like knock unconscious and bring.
I mean, we just thought it was more like a random, like, traveling Goliath. No,
They were paid to go in there and do that. Which is why they were
I mean, if we actually,
whoever was unconscious.
if we actually left any alive and interrogated, we probably could have got that info out of them.
Well,
But we-
no, Istar could get that info actually. Raise
Yeah.
dead is a very lovely, or speak with dead is a very lovely thing.
Yeah, there was a good amount of their dead they left behind that we could have talked with.
Yeah, Istar is probably fashioned one of their heads to get information.
I wonder how our sweet necromantic girl is thinking about that. There, just seeing the.
I mean, Istar has done that before.
Mhm.
Probably a good like 2-3 other races they could go to for the sneaky approach if they need to.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
they def-
sure.
I think with Flower Rest, they probably won't get much down. What was Fasten supposed to be again?
You don't know.
We haven't been to Faston.
No, well, we've talked to people about the surroundings, like the residents who normally hang within there. Really? Nobody knows.
It's a not communicated town.
Wait, but the
It's a
guy.
very creepy town. It's always Ken's shadow, and like the people there just for some reason or another just have their doors open all the time. Like there's no doors. They don't have doors on their buildings. It's very weird.
That's- I already have an idea, and it's already something we're dealing with. It's literally
Yeah,
just a city of
That's under a
vampires.
barony of vampires. Yeah.
It's just a den of fucking vampires, a proper one this time. Maybe they have an establishing trade, but they might dislike that we have to kill some of their kin over here that seem to be causing.
I mean, this might be a rogue sect for all we fucking know. Who knows? But that's the problem for later.
Agreed.
I'm trying to keep like fast and a secret of what they are.
Good.
Yeah,
I get I mean, if you want to say they're vampires, you can.
that's what circumstantial evidence points to.
Town with no doors. There are almost no other fantasy things that require specifically that a door be missing.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like if it's another type of undead race, they could just go the fuck in.
But I was gonna say, joking wise, turns out they were actually just a bunch of they were actually just a bunch of Haragon that liked having open doors.
Yeah. Also,
Oh,
what
yeah.
Pan just posted, that is also very likely.
They are vampire coded. That or hive mind type shit. Yeah.
I guess they will
Yeah.
tell you that they are very like they're pale skinned, bright eyes, like very colorful eyes. They look a lot like you.
Yeah, vampires. Great.
Okay, well, no, there's an alternative. There is one race I can think of, which it does technically. Pen's second one isn't half far off, though not to the same extent. But we wouldn't know that yet. So, anyways, we finished talking. Does he come back with anything else of a talk for?
I have let the Sultan know of this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you don't want us to handle this?
No, like I suggested, this is an olive branch from our group, our city and embassies here. Despite how it may seem, we are all capable fighters, and we have the means to dispatch this undead threat with relative ease.
Alright, well, he'll sit back down, take out another piece of paper, and he'll be like, well, the Sultan has asked me service.
Mal is kind of looking over, like, well, okay, if he's feeling generous enough to pay, like, what are we like above board? What are we needing? Because like, money's definitely not a problem for us right now.
No, money's not a problem.
I don't know if they can offer a ton of like raw supplies because they're in a desert.
No, this wouldn't be a good. The most I could say, like, maybe this would, besides this, allying some trust from us.
They can't
But-
right now offer allegiance to you because right now they're not.
No, I'm not asking.
Yeah,
I'm not saying like a case of allegiance. I'm saying like this gives them more of an idea of like maybe kind of furthers and a chance for potting that. But I'm not saying like that's the main like thing we're asking for.
we do still need. Correct me if I'm wrong, man, because it's been a minute since I've been here. But we are still needing like different types of crafters. Like we are needing seamstresses. We are needing those, and they do seem to have some of that.
Yeah, we could ask if they would be willing to. If they would be willing to offer at least a few tradesmen to come join to our city.
I think that might be a good thing that they could offer.
So wait, so
Like, if that's what you're asked for, he'll say, "I do have a few skilled workers.
of course.
Whether or not they're willing to move is another matter, but I will ask around."
Oh, of course. If they're not willing,
absolutely.
it's understandable, but an offer's trade is fine. Because we are looking to further our crafts and our good making with some individuals of high skill.
Even if they are not willing to go in, maybe as a middle ground, if they are interested, maybe we have some of our people come out here
And
And-
learn from them.
and have them learn. As we are still needing to develop our capabilities.
He'll jot this down. It's fine with me, as long as they don't cause any trouble.
Of course, our people are well civilized.
He'll also hand you kind of like a loose transcript of like there's like their town laws,
Mhm.
things that you cannot do while in the town.
Within the
Okay.
city. I guess they'll read over and see what we cannot do while in the city.
Yeah, I mean it's simple basic stuff, but no stealing.
Is there any exotic things to be like like you cannot whistle between the times of 12 and 1 o'clock kind of thing?
Can't make bird noises.
Okay.
That's fair, because
That's valid. Yeah.
they're cat folk. I'm pretty sure
get
that
it.
would actually mess with them.
I was going to say, do not carry the contraband of the nip of cat.
Yeah, do not carry the.
Strictly forbidden.
You will take over the city in less than an hour if you dare bring it in here.
They consider catnip like a drug. It's just like you cannot bring this shit in here.
Fair.
But yeah, like they also just don't want any like drugs being like brought in and sold here.
Brought in. Okay.
But yeah, exotic things, I guess, as well for them. You cannot. They don't really care for you to like wear anything made of fur, like especially cat fur around them.
Gotcha. So they're not a fan of pelts. Like, or at least pelt clothing.
Even though they are receiving pelts as a trade.
Well, like they're using it for like other uses. They're like, what I'm understanding is like they don't like explicit like. Best way to put it: if we were to come in here with a fucking wolf pelt cloak, they would not like that.
Oh, actually, wait. That is also something we need to put into the
They
term.
probably would.
So-
Probably just cat pelts, they don't want you. Like,
Okay, so just not cat pelts. Got it.
So this was also
It's a cat pelt. Like,
Ren
Got
read about
it.
that.
like that, basically.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
So this is also something we need to put into the terms of this deal. Passage for Ren, because whenever he reverts back to his larger size, they need to understand that he is
Yeah,
not
that's also something we should probably include in this.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Do you what? Like he'll ask you to describe him then, so he can kind of make sure.
I will.
Aware of this.
Yeah, I will describe him and his armor and basically like his look and everything that he had whenever he entered, and also like his mount as a like passing to give them a full description.
Also, point over to you, Mallory,
Mhm.
and notate that you are wearing a mask. Like, do you wish to give your show yourself or give descriptions so they aren't terrified of you whenever you come in, or
Are they pointing over to Malos?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he would obviously notice the mask.
Yeah, the mask, the cowled hood, and very much like close armor to kind of hide what he is. Yeah.
Like, he easily knows that you're pretty much hiding yourself, so he'll like add
It probably would behoove us in case I need to come out here again, considering since I'm here for the trades and all of that, I might be acting as the supervising guard to come out here. So, yes, it might behoove us.
Alright, do you just show him what you look like, or do you explain it to you?
Malos, I think... I think in this instance, since they are trying to do this peacefully, Malos will show what he is.
Again, like, when you show him what you are, like, he doesn't, like, freak out or anything.
Yeah.
He takes note.
Again, he just kind of raises his eyebrow, because again...
Exotic, yeah.
Okay. I get it, like...
Yeah. Mind you, Malos does not take off his mask. He just takes off the hood so he can see, oh, okay, dragon.
Or like lizard-like folk.
Because the mask doesn't really hide that, because it's a dragon-themed mask, because of what it is, but...
You are, like, part of, like, the lizard folk tribe, because they are aware that they exist.
Mm-hmm. You could think of me as a distant relative to them. We are more directly related to the beings known as dragons. We are called Dragonborn. Yes.
Like the high dragons.
Yes.
We can be. Not necessarily the ones in command right now, but of standard dragons we are related. Though I imagine the possibility does exist.
Possibility.
Basically, in sense, they are descendants of dragons, and dragons themselves being more or less the servants or under descendants of the high dragons, as we have known to understand them.
Think of it this way. In any ways that you can breed with someone else and your kids might inherit traits, my father fucked with someone that managed to make me more draconic. Considering he was more of a dragon himself. I'm more of direct blood.
He kind of shakes his head a little bit to that. Okay.
Forgive my brashness. It's just the easiest way to get the concept understood.
He'll jot this down. Like, again, he's jotting this down.
Yeah.
For the time being, I would just refer to yourself as
That's more than fine.
I'm sure the citizens are quite prepared for someone.
That level of information. We're well aware. It's why I decided to be courteous.
But yeah, he'll jot this down. And he'll just kind of write down, like, any basic features you wish to share with him. And
yeah.
He'll let the citizens and the guards know not to treat you as like a monster or an outsider.
Yeah. Malus will also explain. He'll like the current garb he is wearing isn't necessarily a disguise, so he probably will look like how he does right now because it is kind of his outfit.
But yeah, like again, he's just jotting all this down. He makes sure to like notate all this, and so you're basically not really asking. The only thing you're really asking right now as a reward is potential like
skill trade and or either one, if they're willing to, if they're interested in coming to our town, if not, helping teach people we can send to learn the trade. Outside of that, I mean, don't really think there's anything like immediately for reward outside of just like, because I think for the most part we're good. Like otherwise, it's just kind of like the good graces of the town. So I don't really think we're needing to be too greedy in this instance because we're already establishing trade.
Yeah, but if that's like all you're asking for, he'll write that down, and I guess he'll also write down to maybe make you some sort of like pass or something. That way you can kind of enter without really too much issue.
Yeah.
Especially for the ones that are a bit more exotic, like yourself and Ren.
Yeah.
Like he can tell them not to be afraid of Ren, but they still might be a little bit shaky around it. So like he'll give you like a
That's fine.
Say you can kind of like show the cards and be like, yeah, we're cool, so they don't like just kill you.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll let you take like the law book, so you can read over just to make sure that you don't break any obvious laws in it while you're around in the town. Cause
yeah.
You can't really like again. You do that, he can't really do that for you. But you have like some special privilege when it comes to like at least visiting City Rock. Like you're not just gonna get immediately cast out.
Yeah.
You'll basically just treat like a normal citizen essentially. That's really all he can really kind of offer you. But like he'll get all this down in writing. Again, he'll make 2 copies of it. Have you sign each of them, and he'll sign each of them, and again he'll stamp it and hand you one of the copies, making sure like again he's being professional about it and everything. And he'll again wrap it up and put it among his clutter and say,
yeah.
Then, I suppose then it's a done deal. The sooner you can get rid of this menace, the better. Report back once it's done.
Of course, we were planning to travel pretty much after talking with you to do so.
Is there anything else you want to discuss with the Sultan or him while you're here, or?
I think we're pretty much good for the moment.
Okay, Alright, then if your business is done, he'll stand up and kind of raise out his hand for like a handshake.
I will match his hand and firmly shake his hand.
With that, he'll escort you out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll let the Sultan know that all the business has been taken care of. And the Sultan's just like, oh, good. I am glad to hear the negotiations are taken care of. And also, thank you again for taking care of this undead nuisance. Oh man, I'm not sure if we would have enough guards to take care of them, but if they are as dangerous as they say, they definitely need to be taken care of.
Of course, we will do of our best to take care of these monsters. We are well equipped to fight out the type, and we have individuals with weapons specifically built to take care of them.
Good. Well then, I wish you the best of luck. So, you guys are kind of free to go wherever you want to go.
Well, an hour or hour and a half have probably passed from all the talking, negotiations, and setups and all. So we're walking outside to Ren with that.
Yeah.
Politics. Anyway,
Yup.
yeah.
Honestly, it went very well. Kind of surprising.
I mean, for everything in case, the only thing that probably put a hiccup in it was because of our issues with the company. But that was more or less it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in the whole sake of it with the companies thing, we rather have not submitted to their greed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely not.
I mean,
they're-
you're like insulted here. You're like doesn't really care as long as he's
Mhm.
like getting rich. It's cool.
Money, cool, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. The Sultan is fine with like the money, but the advisor is like, he actually understands the actual threats that come with it.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
Sultan's just like, am I getting rich? Good. The visor is just like, well, here's actually all the actual political issues with all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's if an hour and a half passed while y'all were in there, Ren would probably be starting to head towards the outside of the city.
No, that's fine.
Just to make sure he doesn't scare them.
Yeah.
Mhm. How close to night would you say we would be getting?
I mean, it's about almost 9 o'clock, I would say.
Okay. Well, by that standing, I guess I wouldn't say we'll really go camp out. I would say more like at least explore to see about the town and like.
Here, you're not staying in an inn. It's not a very good inn, but they had one.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really. I was meaning more or less we could probably camp outside the town, like with our cart. I mean, in the end or out of the end, dependent. Like Ren's gonna be more or less on his own out there with our
You
cart.
want to be outside with vampire spawn wandering around.
The other issue is Ren's gonna have to be outside with the vampire spawn.
Okay,
The other
but
is-
if Ren stands still the entire night, can the vampire spawn even hit them?
I think they can still smell your blood.
Yeah,
Well,
fair enough.
There's the other point of we still have Ren, who does not need sleep. We have Lorelei just activate the Sunblade and let Ren hold it.
Oh yeah, he sleeps in the morning. I was like, what do you mean they don't? Oh yeah, he already slept for today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like,
that is also-
you don't have to, and like you are the same as a star because she made sure to put it on your armor as well. You also only need 2 hours, meaning we just give you the Sunblade and they ain't fucking getting close.
yeah, that's also true.
Active like,
So we can camp outside. It's just that Sunblade stays on.
It's just
Sure.
a Ren. Ren is just standing with the sunblade, like. Oh,
It is very
the
much
statues in
it is
Overwatch is
very-
what I'm thinking.
I was gonna say it's very much this is equivalent to fucking don't starve around a campfire. The fucking shadow hands. It's just like no,
yeah.
you stay back, demons.
God, now I actually want to play that game. I have it downloaded. I haven't touched it in like a month or two. But yeah, I have things I plan to do during the night, so I know I'm not going to rest yet.
Yeah.
Well, one of them is
You're gonna
like,
steal the genie lamp, aren't you?
Yes, one of them is stealing the genie lamp. The other one is I might talk with the local like street rats or beggars to see if like I can get some knowledge about if they've seen or about if they've seen or if they've heard the knocks of like creatures that have come around or about the individuals being taken.
Make me just a simple persuasion check, I suppose.
Oh, sure. I already know that Wolfheart will have me keep with the guidance on want to talk, so go ahead there.
Okay, now I need to find a picture.
34. That is almost a nat 20. Damn. I guess also while I'm talking to them, I'll ask about the individual merchant who I was looking for. See like where he's resided, if he's not already packed up shop yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as soon as it starts kind of getting dark, most of the shots would be kind of packing up and closing up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, most people here are aware people are going like missing during the night.
Of course.
Kind of become a common occurrence at this point.
Well, yeah, this is more like me talking with them to like see, so you got like where to look out for these individuals, but also in the same point, ask about a few of the merchants and specifically that one to see where he resides and like his shop equipment does as well.
I mean, I don't know exactly where he resides. He just seems to kind of show up.
He just shows up.
Yeah, they will notate that it's very weird, but he just gets kind of.
I guess for sake of it, once he actually starts like closing up shop and everything, I will take my time to like stealthily follow him. And because of the darkness, I would more or less be invisible because it is getting close to dark and dim light.
Yeah. If you follow him, like he is kind of traveling, kind of like he has like an entire cart that he has all his wares and things just kind of piled up on. You see that he literally has just like a camel that's just kind of pulling this cart. And you hear him kind of start you see him kind of start moving his hand and say like really weird phrases.
Okay, I'm assuming it's in a language I don't understand.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be the language you understand.
Okay. Well, do you want me to actually roll for my stealth, or would the invisibility be fine?
Invisibility would be fine.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I am like more or less sneaking to go look into like his wares that he has in stored or anything, and try to grab the lamp and like sneak out of there with it.
No. But you do like see something seems to kind of appear like in front of him.
Does it?
The space just seems to kind of distort slightly. It's it's like it's really weird. Like the space in front of him is like it looks like it's like just swirling and twirling slightly in front of him. And then it goes back to normal and just looks like nothing's odd as you see him like literally just keep going, and then you slowly see the cart just kind of disappear in plain view, and it keeps going forward. The entire thing just kind of disappears, like it just went through like a glass wall or something.
Okay. What I was trying to point to was like I would have tried to sneak onto the cart to gather his wares.
You do this while he's going
Yeah, like I was gonna try to do it before he went through, like with my relative speed and like sleight of hand to try and scavenge and like, gather quickly.
Okay, I just need to know if you're staying on while you're noticing like the curtain is literally like disappearing into whatever this thing is.
Well, I don't want to like go through it as quickly. I'm just like I said, I'm trying to grab it as quick as I can. This was me like following it. Like, was this like as he was leaving the city or anything? Because I would have more or less tried to hop the cart by the point he was leaving out of it.
Yeah. Like he seemed to be just like he kind of drove a little bit out to like the outskirts of town, so to like or a spot where he knows like he can't really be seen by anybody. So he did travel a good distance.
Yeah, as soon as he started reaching close to the outskirts, I probably would have hopped the cart and like started like scavenging in there.
Roll me a D100.
A D100?
Yeah, roll me a D100.
Sure. That is a 62.
62. I just need to know because again, if you're rushing doing this, you're not gonna have like enough time to like do a proper search. All right. 62. All right. You pick up what looks to be like a lamp like object. We're kind of wrapped around and like like paper.
Okay. Because I did arcane and spot this earlier, would I actually have been able to tell if this was it or not?
Are you rolling Arcana again?
I'll roll it again, sure.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like you want to detect if this thing is magical.
Yep, and that was an 18.
18. No, there's nothing magical about this.
Okay, I'll quickly leave this one and like I'll take my moment with this to actually like scavenge properly.
Okay, I just let you know, like the cart is literally disappearing. So if you're trying to like shift through things, you're going to be going to wherever this thing is going with it.
No, as soon as I realize like there's something happening with the cart, I more or less will hop out and like avoid whatever is going to happen there and just think I'll get to it tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry. I mean,
I wasn't expecting. What was that?
An 18, you could definitely tell he definitely casted a spell. You believe that he just simply casted like Mordecai's Magnificent Mansion to just basically kind of teleport himself to a little dimming plane. If he has stayed on the cart, because you're technically not invited, you just would have bounced right off.
That's also probably fair, but even still, not knowing what kind of spell he was casting, that's a good point to it.
Yeah.
But at least I.
But again, it's like you would not have been able to enter.
I get that. I also now realize with this guy is a decently leveled caster of magic.
Well, he has this magic lamp.
I thought that was more just a random luck trait instead of like him being decently powerful.
Who knows? Like I said, like as Reza says, he just kind of appears.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'll see what I can do about that tomorrow. But I'm gonna head back. I guess while I was talking to any of the street rats, did any of them catch my eye or anything?
I will let you know. If depending on how long you stay out, you may run into someone.
Well, considering I'm not gonna sleep for a good while, and I do plan to like keep an eye with the city for like where these vampires come from, see if they're like actually coming from the north sector, or like there's a secret hold of them within the city itself. Besides, with my stealthing, I should be more or less fine for them to have a hard time spotting me.
All right, then. Is anybody else with Amanon before I transition to this?
I mean, kind of depends if he's wanting anyone else nearby. I imagine rest of the group are.
I mean, I guess
Ren is literally guarding.
It's just invisible, so like you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
In all honesty,
That's kind of what I'm meaning, is like-
chilling around the town. I know like you're kind of camping outside, but I just didn't know if anybody's like kind of inside the city.
I mean, probably just for some supplies for the night. Fucking. Probably Malos was getting some stuff and like stocking up on some alcohol and trading for some stuff to fill his like flasks for the night. So he's probably unarmed.
That's really cool.
I guess I would also hand over to Malos specifically the extra set of sending stones I have.
So anybody that's
Just-
not, like in the town or city, just kind of put yourself, you know,
At the outskirts, yeah.
Um,
I have a sun sword on me essentially.
Yeah.
I know, but something's gonna happen inside the city, so I just need to know who's gonna be where.
Who's in the city? Yeah.
Malice knows how to get. Both of y'all know how to get in touch with Ren, so
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
aiming out as well, 'cause,
Yeah, those and Lorelei and all should just be out of the city.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'll give over an extra set of sending stones over to whoever is outside the city right now.
just hand it to me because I'm the only one here.
Yeah, more likely is given to Ren and to let him know of like whenever I need help in the town.
Yeah, it's check in every hour.
That's
Well,
not how the sending stones work.
If somebody,
I know,
if you
I'm
get
kidding.
called, problem.
I know, I'm kidding.
That and the same point, I can't. They would require a dawn thing because they're sending stones. They're not a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, if only.
They're not walkie-talkies.
Look, we can look into making earrings of message down the road, and we can.
We really should actually. But even though those still require you to be within a certain distance of each other, right?
They're limited range, but it gives anybody the use of message like 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Like, it's closest we're gonna get. Maybe Istar can upgrade them to upgrade the range.
Yeah.
It'll just cost a bit more.
That'll be fine if she does, because that will help us with like if we're split along a large area,
Mm-hmm.
or we need to speak without being heard.
Oh,
Yeah. Because that thing also disguises it too. Because that's the benefit of the item. It hides casting message. All you have to do is just touch the earring.
Yeah, you get a nervous twitch as you go up and rub the
Aw.
earring.
Yeah. One of the few ways in D&D to stealth cast.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean that's probably all that.
This would probably be around where we probably stopping sadly, but
Yeah, no, that's fine considering. But I do agree with what Ren said earlier about big milestone. We made our first proper trade deal with a major city.
Yeah.
But yeah, could the two you, Emanon and Minna, please make me a perception check.
Okay.
I send you good vibes.
Hey! Good job, Malice.
The good vibe worked. The good vibes worked.
Natural 20 for Malos, equaling to 24.
Right when I said I send y'all good vibes, I did. I send
Yeah.
good vibes.
You did. You did say good vibes. Much thanks.
Eminem.
Let me let me go ahead and just pop under the hood and also natural 20.
Wait, actually,
Yes.
Wow. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright.
you'll see
Both of you
everything.
see what's going on. Alright. The darkness does not hinder you whatsoever.
The what?
I said the darkness does not hinder you whatsoever.
I mean, I don't think any of us are without dark vision.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're seeing shit.
everything's still black and gray, and
The usual amount in the dirt.
so like it's still kind of easy to like miss certain things just because of that. Just because you have dark vision, you see perfectly.
Mhm.
You do see, kind of slowly and very silently maneuvering through the town are like very like just dark, like kind of crouched down, very pale skin, kind of like maneuvering like on their hands and feet, like kind of like a an animal. You see several like like some of them are kind of like tabaxi, and some of them are like more like humanoid looking like yourselves, as like you can kind of see them in the dark, like just kind of maneuvering, kind of like trying to like silently approach you. And you just see like just like in the darkness, like just bright red eyes, just slowly running around, like trying to like get in like flanking and obvious ambush positions, and one kind of gets out like close enough, it like just immediately starts charging at you like with this insane speed, and you see it coming. So I'm assuming you get ready, you pull your weapon, and as it like leaps at you, it like literally hits his head straight on, and it just collapses onto the ground.
Yeah, because I also would have a lantern right now. I'll just turn down how bright that is. In fairness, 1 second. Does not need to be that fucking bright. Boop.
Yeah, probably the lantern is probably drawing their attention as well.
Yeah, Malos does have a lantern on his belt right now from his own personal equipment, just for traveling at night. Also, just because it's good for him for his fighting style.
Yeah.
Yeah, immediately seeing these things, he would absolutely be drawing the. He would absolutely be ready with his cryofrost grid axe. And seeing that, he'd immediately try to glance around to see where or who else took a shot at this thing.
Yes, knowing me with bow in hand up here, knowing it wasn't me, I'd also look around.
Yeah, you do see kind of a like completely like hooded up, mask on, like cover like half their face, completely like just black cloak and leather on them. Also, just kind of peering through the darkness, you can see looks to be like just these kind of like bright, like just kind of crimson eyes.
But there seems to be more, at least in comparison. I imagine there's actually like consciousness in comparison versus like feral lust in one, with the one that charged me.
Like there's some thought behind the eyes of some of these.
Yeah.
But yeah, they will kind of call out to you and say, "You there! Get inside! Now! Quickly!" And that's where we're going to be ending off for the day. As I will get this ready for tomorrow, for next week.
Hey, that's fine. I guess since you're probably not going to be here next week, Midnight, I guess I can take over Malos.
I mean, hey, Avik, good news. Very easy playstyle. He's equipped better. He's got some blessings from Istara. He's also a fucking Dracula.
No, yeah, he'll be more or less like devastating out there. I just need to get access to the sheet for next week, and that'll be good.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Giraffe will be here, and well, we'll be able to all take into the fight here.
Yeah, let me see my schedule. If there's any chance I'll be available. More than likely not, but
I mean, always worth asking. Always worth checking.
yeah.
And then I'll get this character drummed up as well. And get something on the map.
I could call in sick though to make it because I've needing to use my sick time.